Did you know a single pest can destroy an entire harvest overnight? In this video, we'll explore the top 5 grower interview questions with example answers to help you feel prepared and confident. Stay tuned as we uncover how to prepare for unexpected weather patterns affecting your crops. This question digs into your problem-solving skills. Can you describe a time when you had to deal with a pest outbreak in your crops? How did you handle it? Interviewers are looking to assess your ability to manage crises efficiently and your strategic approach to preventing future issues. To craft a compelling response, start by identifying the pest and the crop involved. Setting the context is crucial. Then discuss a specific, innovative solution you tried. This highlights your creativity and resourcefulness in handling the situation. And make sure to mention any preventive measures you implemented afterward to avoid future outbreaks, as this demonstrates your forward-thinking approach. Let's take a look at how you can put this into action.
When an aphid outbreak hit my tomato crops, I quickly identified the issue and implemented a natural predator control method by introducing ladybugs. After monitoring the results, I noticed a significant decline in aphid numbers within 2 weeks. To prevent future outbreaks, I rotated crops and introduced companion planting with marigolds, which naturally repel aphids. This experience taught me the importance of proactive pest management and sustainable practices.
Let's dive into how you can supercharge your harvest with leadership skills. This question zeroes in on your leadership and problem-solving skills. Tell me about a situation where you led a team to improve harvest efficiency. What steps did you take? Interviewers ask this to see how you handle real-world challenges in agricultural settings, especially how you coordinate a team to achieve measurable results. To craft a compelling answer, start by discussing a specific problem you faced, like labor shortages or logistics issues, and how you addressed it. Next, highlight any creative strategies you used, such as integrating technology or optimizing processes to boost efficiency. And finally, be sure to include concrete metrics, like a percentage increase in yield or a reduction in man-hours, to make your impact tangible and memorable. Let me show you how to put this together.
Last season, we faced a significant labor shortage during peak harvest time. I led a team of 12 to implement a mechanical sorting system, which I first researched and then customized to our crop needs. By training staff on the new equipment and optimizing our workflow, we reduced our sorting time by 30% and increased our daily output by 20%. From this experience, I learned the importance of adaptability and the value of technology in overcoming resource limitations.
Next up, how do you handle disagreements within your team about plant care? This question is crucial for grower candidates. Describe a time when you had a conflict with a team member about plant management practices. How was it resolved? Interviewers are keen to see how you handle disagreements, especially when they impact crop yield and teamwork. To tackle this question effectively, focus on a few key strategies. First, highlight the specific plant management practices involved in the conflict, as this shows your technical expertise. Next, share how you balance scientific knowledge with practical experience, which demonstrates your ability to adapt and find viable solutions. And finally, emphasize the communication skills you use to reach a resolution, because successful collaboration is essential in agriculture. Here's how you can weave these tips into a compelling answer.
Last year, I had a conflict with a fellow grower about the irrigation schedule for our tomato crops. They preferred a more traditional daily watering routine, but I believed in a bi-weekly deep watering approach based on recent research. I initiated a discussion where we reviewed soil moisture data and plant health metrics. By showing the potential benefits of my approach, we agreed to run a side-by-side trial. The bi-weekly method improved plant health and reduced water usage by 20%, which we then implemented across the entire farm.
Great job, you're halfway through. You've already tackled pests, leadership, and conflict management. Let's build on that momentum for the rest. You're learning the questions, but knowing them isn't enough. Mock Interview Pro builds a grower preparation plan. You practice answering out loud, get real feedback, and sit through a mock interview that feels like the real thing. Link in the description. Now here it is, the question we warned you about. Are you ready to tackle unpredictable weather? Here's an important question for growers. How would you prepare for unusual weather patterns affecting your crop yield? Interviewers ask this to see how proactive you are in managing risks and ensuring consistent yields even when nature throws a curveball. To ace this question, consider these strategies. First, discuss how you use real-time data and forecasts to make informed decisions, as this shows you're both tech-savvy and forward-thinking. Next, highlight any adaptive strategies you have successfully implemented in the past, which demonstrates your ability to pivot and innovate under pressure. And finally, mention any backup plans or resources you have in place for extreme weather scenarios, because this indicates thorough preparation and problem-solving skills. Let's see how a strong answer might sound.
When I learned about the forecast predicting heavy rains during the harvest season, I immediately took action. I consulted real-time weather data daily to adjust our irrigation schedule and avoid waterlogging. Additionally, I diversified our crop selection to include more flood-resistant varieties. I also coordinated with local suppliers to have sandbags and drainage pumps ready, ensuring we mitigated potential flood damage. As a result, we were able to minimize crop loss and maintain a strong yield despite the challenging conditions.
Time to test your skills in prioritizing when resources are limited. Let's see how you strategize. Interviewers often ask this question. Imagine you have limited resources and 2 crops need urgent attention. How would you prioritize and allocate your resources? They're looking to understand your decision-making process in high-pressure situations where strategic thinking is essential. To craft a standout response, start by assessing each crop's growth stage and market demand to prioritize urgency. Next, calculate the potential yield and profitability, as this will help you determine the long-term benefits of each crop. And finally, communicate your decisions clearly with your team to ensure everyone is aligned and working efficiently. Let me show you how to put this together.
When faced with limited resources, I first evaluated the growth stages of both crops. One crop was nearing harvest and had a high market demand, so I prioritized it. I calculated potential yield and realized that focusing on this crop would maximize profitability. I then communicated with my team, explaining the decision and ensuring all resources were allocated efficiently. As a result, we successfully harvested the high-demand crop on time, boosting our revenue.
Your interview is coming. Stop preparing alone. Mock Interview Pro builds a grower preparation plan that adjusts to your timeline. Even if your interview is this week, it focuses on what matters most: targeted practice, AI feedback, and a live mock interview so you walk in calm and clear. Start your preparation plan now. Link in the description. In today's video, you learned how to manage pest outbreaks, lead your team for better harvest efficiency, and resolve conflicts over plant management. We also covered how to prepare for unusual weather and prioritize resources during tough times. With this knowledge, you're ready to ace your grower interview. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more tips and insights. Go crush that interview.